Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, bringing you the next game of the 1979 NL East Chase. This is a mini project starting on September the 17th, 1979, culminating in either the Pirates or the Expos winning the NL East Division. Just a little rundown on how the project has gone. All of the games have been recorded. They're up on YouTube, so that way you can view them. The Expos started 87 and 57, the Pirates 88 and 58. So the Expos were a couple of percentage points ahead as of September the 16th. And then we have the games. Two head-to-head games, a two-game series to start it off between the Pirates and the Expos. They split it 1-1. The Mets playing against the Expos, they split that 2-2 against them. Pirates won 2 of 3 from the Phillies. The Expos won 2 of 3 from the Phillies, and the Pirates lost 2 of 3 to Chicago. And now we're in the midst of the 4-game series between the 24th and 26th of September. One make-up game probably from the 16th, I'm not sure. However, doubleheader is in the books. Pirates and Expos split the twin bill. We have 2 more at Three Rivers between the two teams. And Pittsburgh has a makeup game with the Cardinals and ends with a 3-game series at Three Rivers against the Cubs. And the Expos have a 3-game series at Olympic Stadium against the Phillies. It's real tight right now. The Expos are 93 and 62. Pirates are 93 and 63. Expos have a half-game lead. So far in the replay, the Expos are 6 and 5 in these games, and the Pirates are 5 and 6. So it is very tight. It's proven to be a good project, a fun project. So let's go ahead and get going here with the third game of the series, played on Tuesday, September the 25th of 1979. The Pirates won this game in real life 10-4. 10 runs, 13 hits, and the Expos 4 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. Expos had a lot of errors in this series in real life. And not having too many errors, that's kept them in the running. Of course, they split the 2 games in real life that were played yesterday in the doubleheader. Same thing happened in the replay. Let's go ahead, after that recap, go over some starting lineups and play some baseball, guys. Defensively for your Pittsburgh Pirates, first base, Willie Stargell. Second base, Phil Garner. Shortstop, Tim Foley. Third base, Bill Madlock. Left field, John Milner. Center field, Omar Moreno. Right field, Dave Parker. Ed Ott is the backstop. And starting pitcher for the Pirates, Jim Rooker. Your starting lineup, the batting order for the Expos. Batting first, left field, Warren Cromartie. Batting second, second base, Dave Cash. Batting third, center field, Andre Dawson. Batting fourth, first base, Tony Perez. Batting fifth, right field, Ellis Valentine. Batting sixth, third base, Larry Parrish. Batting seventh, shortstop, Rodney Scott. Batting eighth, catcher, Duffy Dyer. And starting on the hill and batting ninth is pitcher Scott Sanderson. So guys, let's say you and me play a little baseball. Rooker is set to go here in the top of the first. We're getting ready to start the game. He'll face Warren Cromartie, Dave Cash, and Andre Dawson. If we get him down here so we can actually keep score, might help a little. Rooker is set. Here comes the first pitch. Cromartie, 1-5, strikeout. Swinging at the knee cheese right from the word jump. Rooker. Here we go, Dave Cash. The pitch, 3-5, and that's going to be a single for Dave Cash. On base, 16B. Ott is a -2, and they're going to try it. 5, he's in there, stolen base, Dave Cash. Caught Nicosia sleeping. Rooker with the breaking ball. Cash got a huge jump, made it in there safely. Bring Andre Dawson back out here. Dawson is set. Runner on second. Rooker with the pitch. 1-6. Long fly ball. This one is back from the crack of the bat. Everybody knew it was out of here. Andre Dawson. 2-run shot in the top of the first. Dink, dink. Cash scores. Dawson scores. And let's make that shorter. Skinnier. and give you guys a score. That's going to be 2. 2-0 is your score. 1 out, top of the first. Tony Perez comes to the plate. Rooker, not shaken, but a little stirred. 1-7, low on the split. Hard liner on the left side. Madlock gets in front of it. Makes a reaching catch. Out number 2, Ellis Valentine comes to the plate. Here we go. 2-4. Pops it up in the center of the infield. Tim Foley gets underneath it. Makes the catch. 6. 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Expos played a couple of runs. Scott Sanderson comes out, gets his warm-ups with Duffy Dyer, and he will face Marino, Foley, and Parker in this half inning. Omar Marino is set. Here comes the wind-up. The pitch. 5-8, and that's low on a split, but that's a base hit for Omar Marino. On base, he is going to try and steal. Dyer's a 2, so that is 114. He makes it in easily, coasts into second. Nice little leisurely slide. Quit getting so eager. These guys have to bat. Tim Foley now. Come on. Get him so I can grab him. Pardon. There we go. Tim Foley is set. Scott Sanderson with the pitch. Runner on second, and Omar Marino. 1-5. Hard ground ball hit to short. No problem for Scott to check Marino at second. Gets it over to Perez for out number 1. Dave Parker comes to the plate. Can he answer Andre Dawson's call? It's the pitch. 1-8. He gets a single. Omar Marino is rounding third. Needs a 117. He scores. Slides just underneath Dyer's tag. RBI single for Parker. 1 out, 1 on. Willie Stargell comes to the plate. 6-8, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Warren Cromartie is back there, makes the catch. Out number 2. John Milner. Sanderson with the pitch. 5-5, and that's going to be a strikeout. Ends the inning. Pirates plate 1. There. 2-1, we go to the top of the second here at Three Rivers Stadium. Jim Rooker is set. He is going to face Parrish, Scott, and Dyer in this inning. Rooker, the lefty, gets his warm-ups with Ed Ott. Larry Parrish digs in. Rooker with the stretch. 3-11. Hard grounder hit to Garner at second. Over to Stargell. 1 away. Rodney Scott now at the plate. Here's Jim Rooker with a pitch. 3-8. Hard grounder to Bill Madlock at third. Takes the 2-hopper. On to Stargell for out number 2. Duffy Dyer. Rooker with the pitch. 4-9. And that is going to be a hard ground ball hit too short. Foley is going to get that one, and all 3 infielders play catch with Stargell. 4-5-6. 1-2-3. Go the Expos. We go to the bottom of the second. Sanderson is going to be facing Madlock, Ott, and Garner in the bottom of the bracket. Bill Madlock is set. Here comes the pitch. That's a 5-8, and low on the split. That is a leadoff single for Madlock. I think the same role that Marino had. 1 out, nobody out. Runner on first, Bill Madlock, and he is going to try to take second base. Dyer makes it a 113. He is in there. Pirates are moving. Ed Ott with a runner on second. Sanderson with the pitch. 5-7, and that's going to be a hard ground ball hit to second base. Cash is going to boot that one. Error, Cash. Madlock advances to third. Boffo, Cash. Bad, Cash. Near. Runners at the corners. Expos infield is in for Phil Garner. Here comes the pitch. 6-10. Hard ground ball to third. That's going to be Parrish. He is a 2 with a 5, and that will be only enough. Let's see. Ground ball. other than those resulting in a hit or an error. Runner on third holds. Ott, plenty of time to get into second. Parrish gets over to Perez. Out number 1 at first. Brings up Jim Rooker. Infield in. Here comes Rooker. 1-7, and that's a strikeout. That is what Sanderson needed right there. 2 on, 2 in scoring position. 2 out, 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the second. Expos over the Pirates. Here's Omar Moreno. 1-4 hard grounder hit to Cash at second. Redeems himself with a good throw over to Perez for out number 3. Pirates scoreless as well. We go to the third. That goes there. Playing strat-o-matic baseball, basic version. Leading off for the Expos, Scott Sanderson, starting pitcher. He'll be followed by Warren Marty and Dave Cash. Here in the top of the third, 2-1 at Three Rivers. Expos over the Pirates. Rooker with a pitch. 5-8, pops it up on the left side of the infield. Bill Madlock moves in. Makes the catch. That's 1 away. Warren Cromartie is set. Rooker with the pitch. 2-8. Hard liner on the right side. Right at Stargell. Gets his mid on it. That's going to be 2 out. Dave Cash comes up. Singled, stole the base, scored a run his last time up. 6-11. Fly ball to Parker in right. And that's a roll that beautiful bean footage again. 17. Gets underneath it. Smacks his mitt and lets gravity do the work for him. 1-2-3 go the Expos. Second inning in a row. They scored 2 in the top of the first, but Rooker seems to have put the kibitz on the bleed. Scott Sanderson coming out. Bottom of the third inning, facing Tim Foley, Dave Parker, Willie Stargell in this half inning. Tim Foley, here we go, grounded to short his last time up. 3-6, and does so again. Hit right at Rodney Scott. Gets it over to Perez. 1 away. Dave Parker comes to the plate. RBI single back in the first. 5-11. Hard grounder hits Perez at first, and that is going to get through, get by him. He had a chance to get it and is rocketing down the line into the corner. Parker rounding first. That one fielded by Valentine. The throw coming in, and Parker is in with a stand-up double. 1 out, runner in scoring position. Willie Stargell to the plate, flew to left his last time up. Sanderson with the pitch. 1-7 high on the split. That's a long fly ball. Willie Stargell, it is back. It is going over the right field fence. Home run. Willie Stargell, 2-run shot. And the Pirates take a 3-2 lead. Dave Parker scores. Willie Stargell scores. 2 runs so far in the bottom of the third. Pirates have the lead. 1 out. Sanderson facing John Milner now. Here comes the pitch. 3-5. That's a single for Milner. And the Pirates are figuring Sanderson out second time through the lineup here. Sanderson needs to adjust and get some movement on his pitch location. Bill Madlock is set. Milner on first. Not a threat to steal. Sanderson looks his way just the same. Pitch to Madlock. 4-5 hard ground ball hit to Scott at short. And he is going to get to that ball easily. Fires it over to Cash. Cash makes the pivot on to Perez to first. And that is a 6-4-3 double play to get the Expos out of the inning. 6-4-3 for those of you scoring at home. And if you're not, you should be. Sing it with me, everybody. Pirates plate 2 take the lead. Going to the 4th inning here at Three Rivers Stadium. And the seesaw battle for the National League East Division continues between these two teams. Been back and forth, a half game this way, a half game that way. Expos are up by a half game, and the Pirates are leading so far in this game. Dawson leading off. Perez and Valentine to follow. Rooker with the pitch. 5-7, and that's going to be into the gap. A double for Dawson. So the Expos with a runner in scoring position quickly. Tony Perez. Rooker with a pitch. 6-10. That's a fly ball to center field. Omar Moreno racing in. Makes the catch. Dawson is not going to be able to tag up and go to third on that one. 1 away. Ellis Valentine to the plate. Here's Rooker's offering 5-5 hard ground ball to second base. Garner playing deep. Dawson on the run. He'll make third. Garner gets it over to Stargell for out number 2. Runner on third. Tying run 90 feet away for Larry Parrish. Jim Rooker with the pitch. 5-3 hard grounder back to the box. And that is going to be fielded cleanly by Rooker. Gets it over to Stargell. Out number 3. Rooker gets the Pirates back to the plate with no runs plated by the Expos. Bottom of the 4th, 3-2 Pirates here at Three Rivers Stadium. Scott Sanderson is going to face the bottom of the Pirates order in this inning, and Ed Ott, Phil Garner, and Jim Rooker. Both bullpens are in good shape. Day after the doubleheader. So the pitchers don't need to go far into this game if need be. Sanderson facing Ott. Top of the 5th. 3-2 ball game, Pirates, 5-5, and that's a strikeout. That will be Sanderson's third. Out number 1, Phil Garner comes to the plate. Here's the pitch, 6-6, and Sanderson issues a walk to Garner. Garner, moderate base stealer. With Rooker, though, Rooker is going to be laying down the bunt. And that is, let's see, he's done there. Lays it down and rolls right out to Sanderson. Sanderson able to whip around, and he's going to get that back to Rodney Scott at second to force. Not enough time for the double. That is a 1-6 fielder's choice. Rooker is on first with 2 outs. Omar Moreno comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. That is a 4-6 and a strikeout by Sanderson to end the inning. I haven't been writing anything down, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's only the 4th. Sorry about that. I think I was saying 5th. That's only the 4th. Anyway, now we go to the 5th inning. Jim Rooker on the hill, on the bump, as it were. Ready to face the bottom of the Expos order in Scott, Dyer, and Sanderson. Rooker with the pitch. Rodney Scott, 5-3. Hard ground ball back to the box. And that is going to be Rooker cannot pick it up off the ground. They're going to charge a fielding error to him on that one. Boffo Rooker. Bad Rooker. Duffy Dyer comes to the plate. Runner on first. Rooker with the pitch. 6-5 pops it up in the center of the infield. Tim Foley and Phil Garner converging. Foley close to the outfield grass. Makes the catch. So that's going to be 1. Not outfield turf, really. It's kind of pale green, like fake grass. I wasn't totally wrong. Scott Sanderson. Scott on first. Scott is going to try to steal second, and does so. Scott to second base. Scott Sanderson still at the plate. He is going to lay down the bunt, and that is going to be a pop-up to the catcher. Scott was on the move for third. Throw coming down to Phil Garner, and they're able to double up Scott. P2-6. Quick play by Ed Ott. And that is 2-6 right there. Ends the inning. These guys in there bunting gonna get themselves into trouble. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Scott Sanderson on the hill, large and in charge for the Expos. Tim Foley, Parker, and Stargell facing him just as he did back in the 3rd. Sanderson with a pitch. 2-7 pops it up on the left side. Foley does, and easy play there. Larry Parrish scoots underneath it. Out number 1. Dave Parker at the plate. Sanderson is set. Here we go. 5-4, and that is a strikeout. Number 5 for Scott Sanderson. 2 away, Willie Stargell, 2-run homer. Took the lead 2 innings ago. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 Pirates. Sanderson with a pitch. 1-7. Now low on the split, but Stargell hits a double into the gap to keep the game alive. Gets himself into scoring position with that extra base hit to extend the inning. John Milner Up to the plate, he is struck out and hit with a single. Sanderson trying to get the Expos back to the plate. 6-5. And another strikeout by Sanderson. He's showing a little bit of control in this game at times. No runs plated by the Pirates. Scoreless 5th inning. You go to the top of the 6th at Three Rivers. Your score is Pittsburgh 3, Montreal 2. In the 6th inning, Jim Rooker, who is a 6 kind of guy, and he will be facing the top of the Expos order. And Warren Cromartie, Andre Dawson, Tony Perez, or Cash and Dawson, sorry. Cromartie, Cash, and Dawson. Rooker is set. Here comes the pitch, and that's a pop-up in the center of the infield. Phil Garner gets underneath it, calls off Tim Foley. Out number 1. Easy work of the routine pop fly ball there. Dave Cash is set. Digs in. Rooker. Here's the pitch. 3-9, and that's going to be a walk. Cash sits on a 3-0. Rooker trying to fool him with a curveball. Cash did not bite. 1 on. Cash stole the base earlier, but he doesn't look like he's taking too much of a lead at the moment. Dawson comes to the plate. He's going to trust on Dawson to get him around. Rooker with the pitch. 3-4 hard ground ball hit to short. Foley on to Garner. Makes the turn over to Stargell. 6-4-3, and the Pirates get back to the plate. They get Rooker out of the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. This game moving right along. Scott Sanderson still coming out. He is a 6 kind of guy as well. So this is where we keep an eye on these pitchers. Short leashes and all. Dick Williams and Chuck Tanner, they're keeping an eye on their bullpens. They know who they have. They're able to pitch. Madlock leading off the inning. Sanderson, 5-7 hard ground ball hit to Cash at second. And that is going to get through for a single. Cash just could not get there. Ball passes outstretched glove into center field. Ed Ott now at the plate. He's reached by error and struck out. Sanderson is set. 3-2 Pirates, bottom of the 6th. 6-8 the pitch. Fly ball to left field. That one hit to Warren Cromartie. Gets underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 1. Madlock retreats back to first. Madlock not looking to steal at this point. Phil Garner, he's trusting Garner. 293 batter Garner. 6-7 high on the split. That is a double. Madlock rounding second. Garner into second, and Madlock advances to third. He'll hold there. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 out. Expos infield is coming in for Jim Rooker. Rooker's going for the squeeze. And he lays it down the first base line, and the run is on. Madlock got a jump. He is going to score. No time for Perez to do anything but to get the out to Dave Cash at first. The squeeze works. 3-4 RBI, sack hit. Garner to third. Madlock scores, and your score is 4-2 Pirates here in the bottom of the 6th. Two outs, 1 out, 2 outs. And Phil Garner on third. Omar Moreno to the plate. He's singled, stolen, scored a run, ground out, and strikeout. 5-6, and that's a cocked die. That is a cocked die. Roll them all. 1-12 hard liner on the right side. Perez gets his glove on it, took away the base hit, being 100% every single time, doing it right, but that's okay. Pirates plate 1, 4-2 your score. Pirates over the Expos here at Three Rivers. We go to the top of the 7th inning, and we're going to see a relief pitcher for Jim Rooker. Let's see. We're going to see a relief pitcher for Jim Rooker. Since we have the bullpen at our disposal, let's put Rooker's card there. Let's bring in Grant Jackson. Jackson he's available to pitch. He's got an inning in him for this game, so that's fine. Starting pitcher Rooker went 6. Grant Jackson. New pitcher will be there. Jim Rooker, 1, 2, 3 hits, 1 homer, 2 runs, both earned. Where was that error? Right here, nothing. Error there, nothing. Okay, so no unearned by anybody yet. His first batter was a strikeout, and he issued 1 walk. Not too bad for Jim Rooker. 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, a strikeout, and a walk. Grant Jackson is going to come in and see if he can't hold the Expos still in the 7th. He's facing Tony Perez, Ellis Valentine, and Larry Parrish. Jackson with the windup, the pitch, 6-9. That's a single leadoff for Perez. Brings Ellis Valentine to the plate. Jackson with the pitch, 4-8. And that is going to be a single for Valentine. Perez is going to be able to get around to third. Runner on third base, men at the corners, nobody out. Pirates infield is in. Larry Parrish is up, 3-6. That's a strikeout for Jackson. He needed that. Rodney Scott is at the plate. Pirates infield, normal depth. Jackson with the pitch. 1-2 hard grounder to Stargell. He is able to get the ball to Tim Foley at second to get Valentine back over, and not in time. Scott reaches on a fielder's choice, and that is going to score Tony Perez. They went for the double play. That's not an RBI, is it? No, they went for the double play. That is not an RBI. Yep, they went for the double play. That's not an RBI. Everybody make sure I got that right, but somebody helped me with that. I think it was Kenny Castro last year, maybe year before, but it's stuck. They went for the double play, did not get it. Run scores. It's not an RBI because the defense chose to go for it. I think that's how it goes. Anyway, 2 outs. Scott is on first. Duffy Dyer at the plate. And Expos take a chance. 1-15 for Rodney Scott to steal. The 17 comes off to a 3. Stolen base, and the Expos have a runner in scoring position for Duffy Dyer. Grant Jackson needs to get the heck out of this inning. Now the pitch, 4-5, pops it up. Willie Stargell underneath it, smacks his mitt. Makes good work of the pop-up. Expos do score 1. Fortunately for the Pittsburgh faithful, that's all. Your score is 4-3. Pirates over the Expos as we go to the bottom of the 7th here at the old ball game. Scott Sanderson. We may see a relief pitcher for Scott Sanderson. Let's see. Yeah, probably. I see Woody Fryman coming in. Let's do that. Sanderson's card can go right there. Don't leave the pitchers in inordinately long. 6 innings for Sanderson. New pitcher will be right there. And it's Woody Fryman. Sanderson gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, and 1 homer. 4 earned runs. He struck out 6 and he walked 1 batter. Not a horrible outing, but he did give up 4 runs in 6 innings. The Pirates lead 4-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Three Rivers Stadium, and Woody Fryman comes out to face Foley, Parker, and Stargell. These have been the 3 batters on the odd innings, 3rd, 5th, and now the 7th. They keep coming up together. Foley is set. Fryman with a pitch. 6-6 strikeout. Foley goes down a swinging, just a swinging. Dave Parker at the plate, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, 4-3 Pirates at Three Rivers. Pitch from Fryman, 5-6, another one. And Fryman is starting to chew through the heart of the Pirates order here in the bottom of the 7th. Willie Stargell comes up. Here's the pitch from Fryman, 2-12. Fly ball to right field. This one is hit deeply on his horse. Ellis Valentine at the warning track makes the catch. That looked like it had enough juice to get out, but not quite. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We go to the top of the 8th inning. And we might see a relief pitcher for Grant Jackson. Jackson will stay in for a wee little bit long. No, he only had 1 inning in him. Pitcher usage. So yeah, we're going to have a relief pitcher for Grant Jackson. And Jackson will be fine. Will he be fine? Well, we'll figure that out later. Jackson goes right there. We're going to see Enrique Romo come into the game. Jackson, 2 hits, a run, and a strikeout in 1 inning. 2 hits, 1 run, strikeout. Enrique Romo comes in next in the 8th. And he will start against a pinch hitter for Woody Fryman, I do believe. So yeah, let's get that pinch hitter out here. One memento por flavor. I think we're going to see Jerry White come into the game here for the Expos. Done there. Jerry... I think my pen is dying. You are retired. Give me my next gel pen. That should be fine. He is a pinch hitter. And he is a 16B. Alrighty, here we go. Jerry White is set, pinch hitting for Woody Fryman. To be followed by Warren Cromartie and Dave Cash. Here in the top of the 8th, Enrique Romo is set. Here's the pitch, 4-9, and a leadoff single for White. He is on first. Ever a threat to steal, Romo keeps an eye on him. He's not going, though, not this time. Warren Cromartie comes up to the plate. Romo with the pitch, 4-6, strikes him out. Second time Cromartie has struck out in this game. Once to Rooker, once to Romo. 1 out, 1 on. 4-3 Pirates. They scored another run. I didn't mark it there in the 6th. That's a 1, not a 0. Dave Cash at the plate facing Enrique Romo. Here comes the pitch. 1-3, and that's going to be a hard ground ball hit to short. Foley, no problem. On to Garner, on to Stargell. 6-4-3, and the Pirates' defense is keeping Montreal from being able to plate too many runs, getting them away from getting the bat out of their hands before they even get a chance to get started. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're going to have that relief pitcher for Fryman, who went an inning and struck out 2. Dink, dink. Who's going to come in and pitch for the Expos here in the bottom of the 8th? Stan Bonson. Let's see. Fryman was good to go. Bonson is fine. Yeah, Stan Bonson's going to come in. Face John Milner. Bill Madlock and Ed Ott. So let's put Fryman's card there. Let's write in Stan Bonson. He goes there. Bottom of the 8th, Three Rivers Stadium. Your score, Pittsburgh Pirates 4. Montreal Expos 3. Expos are up a half game here with less than a week to go. in this race for the National League East Division title. Milner is set. Bonson with the pitch. 4-6 and issues a walk. Milner is on first. Bill Madlock comes up to the plate. Bonson is set. Looking for the ground ball. 3-8. Nope. Pops it up on the left side of the infield, though. Larry Parrish gets underneath it, and that is out number 1. Ed Ott now. Yep, we're going to do it. He is pitching to him. 2-7 and high on the split with a 1. That is a single for Ott. Milner gets the second. He'll be held up there. 2 on, 1 out. Phil Garner comes to the plate. Here comes the pitch. 5-6. Hard ground ball hit to short. Scott is a 3 with an 18. Roll that beautiful bean footage yet again. 13. That's a 1 base error for Scott. Bases loaded, Pirates. Boffo Scott. Bad Scott. 1 out. 3 on. And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Enrique Romo. And we're thinking that it just might be Bill Robinson. Is it going to be Bill Robinson? Let's bring in Lee Lacy. Right there. Put you up here. Lee Lacy. Pinch hitter. He is a 14B. 1 out. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th. Pirates up by a score of 4-3. Nothing special with the Expos defense. Bonson hoping to keep the ball on the ground. Here comes the pitch to Lee Lacy. 3-11. Issues a walk and walks in a run. Dink, dink, dink. At this point, that is an unearned run. Unless the Pirates can move the bases one more time. Because that error, it could have been an out, so there would be loaded bases were that to have been an out. Omar Moreno comes up to the plate. Your score, Pittsburgh 5, Montreal 3. Moreno with 1 out, bases loaded. Bonson with a pitch. 2-9. Fly ball to center field. This one is deep. Dawson is headed back. He's going to make that catch, tagging up Ed Ott. He is able to score standing up. Another run in for the Pirates. And that is going to be an unearned run. And for those of you not sure about that, I'll explain it at the end of the inning. Tim Foley, here we go. Runners on first and second. Bonson with the pitch. 3-6. Hard ground ball hit to shortstop. Rodney Scott gets it on to Perez for out number 3. 1 run for the Pirates, and they're 5-3. And to explain it to you guys, walk puts a runner on first. 1 out. Single, runner to second. Error moves everybody around, but an error is always assumed to be an out. So you have bases loaded, but that would be a second out. So it's as if runners are still at first and second as far as it being an earned run. If another out happens before 2 more bases don't happen at the plate in order to make that run come in as if this had never happened, it's not an earned run. A walk, even though it brought him in, would have moved him to second, him to third. And then this is the 3rd out, counting this as an out. So this is an unearned run. That is an unearned run. Any runs that happen after that point. And actually, that's 2 runs in the inning. Pay attention, Christopher. Let's get a top of the 9th Tabletop Sports Delaware triple check. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, says 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, says 6. Your score, Pittsburgh Pirates 6, Montreal Expos 3. Here in the top of the 9th at Three Rivers Stadium. And Romo got pinch hit for, so we are going to have a relief pitcher. And can you guys guess just who it might be? Romo gives up a hit, no runs, and strikes one out. Gee, I wonder who the Pirates might call on to pitch tonight. Yep, you guessed it. Number 27 comes trotting in, Kent Colvey. He's going to face the heart of the Expos order, hoping to set them down and end this game. This is it for the Expos. New pitcher there, Kent Colvey, and he is going to face Dawson, Perez, and Ellis Valentine, and hopefully nobody else, but we will see how this goes. Kent Colvey is set with that sidearm Submariner release of his. Knuckles scraping the pitching mound. Dawson comes in, digs in. He is set to Colvey with the pitch. 3-7, fly ball to left field. John Milner on his horse racing in towards the dugout. Calls off Bill Madlock. That's how far he came in. Out number 1. Tony Perez at the plate. Colvey is set, gets the signs in from Ed Ott. Perez digs in on the right side of the plate, the left-hander. Here we go with the pitch. 6-2, fly ball to center field. Omar Moreno takes a couple of steps back, jogs 2 or 3 steps to his left, makes the catch. That's out number 2, and it brings us down to Ellis Valentine, the Expos' final out. Pittsburgh up 6-3 here, top of the 9th at Three Rivers. Ellis Valentine is set. Kent Colvey, the stretch. 2-7, fly ball to left field. That one is right at John Milner. Makes the catch. Fists in the air, and the Pirates win the game by a score of 6-3. And that is your ball game, everybody, right there. Let's see. 3-6. 2 errors by the Expos, which they had in real life. 1 by the Pirates. Stan Bonson gave up a little bit of stuff in his. He gave up 2 runs, but none were earned. He gave up 1 hit in 1 inning. He will get the loss. And he issued 2 walks and no Ks. Kent Colvey with no. Who gets the win? Bonson gave it up. Okay. No, he didn't get the loss, though. That actually goes back here to Sanderson with the loss. Sorry about that. 3rd run was scored back in the 3rd inning, and the Pirates never relinquished the lead. Colvey goes an inning. A nice little perfect inning. Nothing going on. So we're going to say Rooker with the win. Hold for Jackson, hold for Romo, save for Colvey. Let's do this. Expos had 6 hits and 2 errors. Pirates had 10 hits and 1 error. That is your final line for the game right there. Pittsburgh, 6 runs on 10 hits with an error. Montreal, 3 runs on 6 hits and 2 errors. Real life, that was 10-4 Pittsburgh. And, yeah, it was a win, so that's going to put the Pirates half a game up. They are 94-63. The Expos are 93-63. Let's do some stats real quick. We've got 0 for 4 Warren Marty, struck out twice. 1 for 3 Dave Cash. Scored a run, stole a base, and a walk. 2 for 4 Andre Dawson. Unfortunately for him, to no avail. Run, 2 batted in, double, homer. 1 for 4 Tony Perez, scored a run. 1 for 4 Ellis Valentine. 0 for 3 Larry Parrish with a strikeout. 0 for 3 Rodney Scott, got on base twice and stole 2 bases. 2 stolen bases. 0 for 3 Duffy Dyer. Scott Sanderson 0 for 2. And 1 for 1 Jerry White. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. 6 is correct. Yeah, we counted it there. 3 strikeouts and a walk. Got it. Perfect. And let's go Pirates batting. And let's make a little distinguishing line. Moreno 0 for 4. 1 for 4, sorry. Scored a run. Sack fly. Run batted in. Stolen base. Struck out. 0 for 5, Tim Foley with a strikeout. Dave Parker, 2 for 4. Run. 1 batted in. Double. Struck out twice. Willie Stargell, 2 for 4. Run. 2 batted in. Double. Homer. 1 for 3, John Milner. He scored a run, and we have KK walk. 2 for 4, Bill Madlock. Scored a run, stole a base. 1 for 4, Ed Ott. Scored a run and struck out. And, yeah, they had 2. Okay. 1 for 3, Phil Garner with the double and a walk. Jim Rooker, 0 for 2. With a sack hit and a run batted in, strikeout. And Lee Lacy, no plate, 1 plate appearance, no at bats. He had a run batted in with that walk with bases loaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 and 2 is 8. Walks are 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. And that is correct, guys. There we go. We're going to give... He got him the lead. He's been a leader all year. Willie Stargell, player of the game. Kind of an easy give on that one with that 2-run home run to take the lead when the Pirates needed it in this game, in this series. This last week of the season. So there you go. Willie Stargell leads the Pirates over the Montreal Expos by a score of 6-3 here on Tuesday, September 25th, 1979. Guys, thank you very much for watching the series. It's fun, having a blast. Final game of this series is going to be coming up after this, and then we have 7 more baseball games to simulate. Pirates hosting the Cardinals, and then 2 3-game series. Montreal hosting the Phillies, and Pirates hosting those troublesome, stinking Cubs. But we'll see how it goes. Pirates up half a game. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and keep on rolling. Stargell Stars.